Oh, I got other stuff to look at, too. Maybe some training and or perks. But, well, with that, I see myself and I hear myself. That's the good news. Get the music back going. Dun, 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 dun. We are locked in and live, ready, and recording, so I welcome everybody back in. This is the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16 as we continue to follow this road to the show career of one Casey Braxton. We are in the playoffs, and I give a swig of water for the gamer guys and girls out there. We are in the month of March here, 2020. Woo! How about that? And I tell you what, yeah, well, we looked at things division-wise. We got, there was our playoff tree. Was that going to be Toronto and Oakland, the wild cards, Seattle and Arizona, the wild cards. Let's slow crawl through that just for fun. Nothing? No one advanced? No one advanced. Okay. This has got to get one of them. Well, I guess we're playing Arizona. So Arizona with the win over the Cardinals. I am kind of documenting this on the side. So this is... Oops, sorry. Diamondbacks over Cardinals. And then in the American League, it is the Athletics over the Blue Jays. Athletics over Blue Jays. And so that'll bring us to what we are lined up to do. That's going to be the Divisional Series. So we see the lineups here. We got, go back to that. Oakland beat Toronto in the one-game wild card. We'll play the Houston Astros. The Red Sox will be playing the Tigers. And we have the Diamondbacks beat the Cardinals. Diamondbacks will be playing us, the Cubs. And then elsewhere we got Washington and the Dodgers playing it up. I gotta make sure, like, I'm not on the low here. Anything that's red, well, that's different. Speed of 4 now. I don't know if that has changed. Excuse me. Oh, and also wanted to check current default stream. Okay, so that's as should be. Just want to make sure on that. So nobody be like, hey, you didn't do it right. Gameplay options, pitching, veteran. Okay, okay. Well, let's save right now because there were a couple of games simulated. I don't want the playoff run to look different or weird or stoops. Wait a minute. The banner of the game in which I'm playing is not showing. A couple of things have been going on for me in the past couple of days. I had to get a new router. I don't know why that happens. I really don't. But it's bothersome. Okay, well, dude, that's going to be something. Scherzer and Kershaw. Now, on paper, you'd just go with Scherzer, because Kershaw in the postseason, he's got that Peyton Manning feel to him, right? Like, he's the guy till he gets into the playoffs. But let's get our next appearance going. Whew. I don't get this Patrick Corbin kid. He was really good, I think, last year and this year. And in real life, I really don't know much about the cat. It's not to speak down to him or about him or nothing like that, but just has me all confused, you know? But we're ready, we're ready, we're ready. Let's get ourselves some playoff baseball going here. I got some Final Fantasy VIII music on standby. This seems to be going well. I love this presentation that they do, though. The music. Game 1. That's right. I'll blast that up in the ear holes. I think they did really well with this sort of presentation towards opening day. Why did I kill my headset? There we go, kind of. Yeah, the slider's a bit screwed all of a sudden. Well, anyway. With a little volume slider. It's just like it's not catching, you know what I mean? Great. Well, let's do some baseball here, and I like to use like those fall oak leaves kind of a thing. Great presentation. It's more the music than anything. I like those unis though, Arizona. I don't like when they had that like that electric blue. Didn't work well for them. Like a sort of gunmetal and crimson. That's a sharp look. Okay, that's probably the thumbnail when I get this over to YouTube, because that's just how that's worked. Hey, let's see, hopefully I don't wet the bed, you know.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
What is this I'm being sent? Wow. Just looking at business stuff right now. Well, those are fun emails. Anyway, let's play some baseball. Now that I'm somewhat ready to get all things going here. Somewhat ready.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, shortstop, Tristan Acevedo.
Well, that was perfect. Let's just keep it that way.
106.
This guy's batting stance is very stoic.
Count 0-2.
Not much wavering, not much moving. He's locked in.
That's the ball.
That was that
One
good
ball, two
spot,
strikes,
too.
count.
A little bit in that upper right corner.
Hey! Ooh.
But the cutter gets him. Cutting him down. Oh, that's right, playoffs. Training points are like double, I think. That pitch was in anyway. Come on now. Y'all got that. Y'all got that.
Got him.
The one pitch out that saves the arm a little bit.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Did he win the MVP? I thought he was up. He was high on that list. I don't know if, well, he could have won the MVP. I did.
Ball one.
But maybe like
Ball one, no strike.
Hank Aaron Award or something. I thought he was way up. Oh, that's a jam, Brew. That's all you there, Rizarama. Watch out there. So maybe we get a strikeout, a one-pitch out, and a two-pitch out. That's cool. Save the arm. Save the arm. Woo! And, alright, we take the lead early. Oh, we got a 3-run lead early. My. I only wish Schwarber was like that in real life. Oh, I'll be the leadoff man. Come on, Dexter Fowler, you had me. You could have set me up there. Get me some RBIs in the playoffs,
For the Diamondbacks, right fielder, David Peralta.
Aye!
Aye. Well, plus this being the first game of this series,
I got the count.
I am
1 and
not
2.
locked in right now. I don't want to say it's early for me, but I don't feel like my brain's awake yet. Oof. It's time.
Out.
12-6, that means it's time. That curveball is dropping on
Batting
you.
fifth, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
They got Scooter Jeanette. Good for them. Poor Scooter, man. He had that great year. He was decent with Milwaukee. Then he had that all-star year with Cincinnati. I think that was 18. And then 2019, he missed a ton of it.
He's out.
And a one pitch out, that helps the arm.
Batting sixth,
Nice.
the left fielder, number 24,
Some of that
Yasmani
Addison
Tomas.
Russell muscle, you know? Showing it off. Not me. Not me. I'll drink to that. Straight down, and that's kind of where they want it to be.
Hey!
In there. Isn't this Tomas? Is that the dude's name?
1 ball, 1 strike.
I forgot. I remember his face from all those years I was Derek Metzger with the Dodgers. That's a shot. But playable, catchable, and gets us out of the inning. Give me my bat. Where are we at here? Give me that thing, we're going.
Leading off for the Cubs,
What was I saying earlier? This
Pitcher.
being game one, like, who knows how the series goes?
Braxton.
But I'm hoping. He's doing twos. No, he ain't.
Yeah!
Well, he's doing two-seamer, but he wanted that one down low. I'm going power, kid. I'm going power. Simple pull shot for a base hit. Only problem with me getting on base, like if I don't hit that double, it's going to be a tough one.
Batting
Because
ninth,
I have a speed of 4.
second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Taking one step. I'm holding back.
Safe.
They never. I have a speed of 4. They never catch you on a one step off of first base. They never have.
No, he's in there.
Not on the show 13, not on 16, not on, what else did I play, 18, 19 maybe? I don't know. Only reason I went back to playing this is because this game doesn't have archetypes. The archetypes, like, is a fun idea for making an individual player, but if you're this archetype, this ability can only go so high. This ability can be through the roof, and it's like, I don't like that idea. Because then you look at like a Max Scherzer or a Clayton Kershaw, it's like, well, all their shit is like maxed out. So they
Ball
clearly
match
aren't an
outside.
archetype. So that's weird to me. I mean, I wish there was some kind of like set your own parameters, like, no, I don't want archetypes, or yes, I want your designated archetypes. Or like, I want my own, like, okay, I will be the best hitter in the league, but I won't have good speed. Because that can go both ways. You can be a power hitter
2 balls, 2 strikes.
and like maybe have decent speed. Didn't Jose Canseco have a year of 30-30? And he was a home run hitter. But then Ricky Henderson was a base stealer. Tony Gwynn wasn't the fastest guy. He's a percentage hitter. Wade Boggs, percentage hitter, not fast. But then there's Ichiro, right?
3-2.
And there's Billy Hamilton. Couldn't hit for nothing, but boy was he fast.
He's safe.
Man, they are looking for any out they can get. Any out they can get. Come on.
No, he's safe.
It's a full count, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm not stealing. I'm not going to do it. Oh, man. That could have got me to third base. That thing lands just fair. One step. That's all I'm doing. One step. That's all I do when the first baseman is on the base.
Hey!
Oh. Stella. 1 for 1, a double
Right
and a run.
fielder number 22,
Do that shit again.
Hayward.
Is it just my eyes, or is that more than one step? Well, he did that little, that speed pass. That speed pitch to get LaStella out. That's how he starts with Hayward. It's also a strike.
0-2.
I'm not going to say that was a low pitch, but Hayward just swung him. Oh my. It's alright. It's alright. Better than nothing.
Up
Better
next
than
for the
nothing.
Cubs, third baseman.
I mean, hell, I was thinking they're going to get me, but probably not the double play. They didn't even get me. Just one step, that's all I'm doing here.
Ball inside.
Brian, you're good for home runs. You're good like that. See, but the problem is, like, here we are in the second inning, and we have a 3-0 lead.
Nope, that's a ball.
Now, it's a bit of, not anxiety, but I guess I just want to get back out on the mound and pitch. I want to get this game over with. Because 3-0, we should win this thing. You tell a team you're going to have a 3-run lead, and they will say, you know, fine, that means we're winning. I'm not even going to try it. I've been picked like that before. Not picked, but...
First
Hey,
baseman
there we go. The
44,
Dodgers beat the
Anthony
Nationals.
Rizzo.
So today's the National League Day. Gotcha. Oh, and baseball season's about to start. It is March 3rd, 2020. I really want to go to opening day this year down here in Miami. The Phillies will be in town. I've never been to opening day. I just think that whole deal will be great.
Ball inside.
Just as, yeah, I've been to opening day. And I'm going to wear my Phillies hat, and I'm going to wear my It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia t-shirt. It's rum ham. For anybody that watches the show,
2-0.
you know about rum ham. Or at least you should. If you haven't gotten to that episode yet, trust me. You have to like that show to get all of its quirks.
Ball that's outside.
But I want to wear my rum ham shirt and my Phillies hat to opening day. I could be classy about it, yes I could. Wow, loud music over here in my ear.
Hey!
That is Gradius from the Nintendo. That game was tougher than nails. 3-1, what do you do, Riz?
Full count, 3-2.
You whiffed through it. Alright, full count. I'll go.
No, that's a ball. Take the base.
Steal third, good. That's not a steal, per se, is it?
Now batting,
New neighbor.
left fielder.
They're making all kinds of noise, farting around. What if I take 2 steps here? Is that asking too much? I realize it might be.
Hey! 0-1
We'll
for the
go
count.
start on 1. I don't know. No idea.
Hey!
Come on now, Schwarbs. Where's this guy? Oh, he's right there, finally. I'll take a 1 step. Alright, Gradius music. We're gonna have to go. Easy 2 runs in.
He's out.
But they get Schwarber. That's alright, we got 2 runs in. It's alright, you got greedy, but whatever. 5 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs.
Leading off for Arizona.
And we're just starting in third.
Jake Lamb.
Whoa, right over my head. Good shot, good shot. Alright, that Gradius team's just got to go. Just got to go.
Batting
Final
in,
Fantasy 9.
the catcher number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
That's like one of those, what was that, Lindblom, or where's he from? Oh,
Hey!
a bad pitch, but, I gotta get back into an email.
Ball that's outside. Woo. 2-2 to count.
Well, let's get one out real quick. I really should tackle an email or two here. Maybe I'll do that in between innings. I mean, unless I get called up again.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Number 46, a very special number for Chicago sports fans.
No, he's safe.
We got the front man, and I think that's very important. One pitch, that's cool.
Now batting.
Decent bunt.
Shortstop, Tristan Acevedo.
But your hope is to advance the front man. Look at that. That sweeper hung up. Final Fantasy IX. I'm hearing the music now. Dare I say, I kind of missed that game. And I felt it didn't get a whole lot of love until much later. My opinion only, don't worry. I mean, I bought it, like, first thing. I don't know if it was released... Like, release day was not really... Release day was not really a thing for the longest time. I don't think. I mean, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Metal Gear Solid, Symphony of the Night, Final Fantasy Tactics, games like that that I, my later years in high school. Wait, email? Like, release dates weren't really a thing, maybe until the PS2, because even something like Grand Theft Auto 3,
Center fielder,
which I played the original,
AJ.
a friend of mine had it. And I thought the original top-down, and I was like, this is really cool. Like, it plays funky, but the concept of it, like, this is great. Final Fantasy 3.
Nope, that's down.
Grand Theft Auto 3, excuse me. That game changed a lot for video games.
That's ball 3.
I'm
3
gonna
balls,
have to disagree
1
and
strike.
say that was a strike. Oh, damn. Well, come on now. Excuse me.
First baseman,
And
number
nobody out, so that kind of hurts.
Goldschmidt.
Man, he might steal too. God damn it, Stella. Good cut off. Now we really need that fucking double play going.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Man, something way off on that one.
Hey!
But that cutter ain't doing it. Ugh. You know what? I'll settle for he went in contact, it looks like.
Ow! No, he's in there.
He's safe? Oh my god, I thought we had the double play. Shit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Man.
Scooter Gennett.
Ball.
Telling you. This guy's trying me. That's more a strike than it is a ball, I got to say. I don't know about this. Alright, if we can get one in foul territory. And he goes home. Schwarber almost should have left it.
Hey!
Schwarber almost should have left it. I didn't realize you were hustling that damn far.
The left fielder,
Yasmani
number
Tomas.
24, Yasmani Tomas.
All those Derek Metzger seasons I had with the Dodgers, I saw him plenty. Also did a little bit of homework last week as far as ball clubs and their sort of, if they're hitters parks or pitchers parks. Yep, I'm thinking future. Great. You know, there's this little freaking bug that just flew in front of my face right there. Just as I'm trying to pitch the recoil. Terrible. Well, at least the cutter gets a little bit of damage done. That stinks. That stinks. Oh, and I got to lead off here.
Leading off the Chicago fourth, pitcher, Casey Braxton.
Is it? Oh, he ain't giving me up high, huh? Come on, Corbin.
0-1.
Still not going high.
Hey!
I mean, do I just go for it regardless? Oh, shit. I'm going for it. Down chop, not enough juice.
Out.
And I'm too slow.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Tommy LaStella. Leading off for Arizona.
Well, let's get this rocking and
third
rolling.
baseman, Jake Lamb.
See, already it's like, yeah, we got that 5-1 lead, and that's all cute. Looks like you get that lead early, and then it's like, let's just get this game over with. You know, because we're already winning. They're not going to come back. It's not going to happen. Now, sometimes, like, why wasn't that a ball, huh? This ump is all over the place, I'm telling you. Oh, I mean, how did he get that? God, how did we get that at all? What a play. What a play
The
by
catcher,
Russell.
number 28, Oscar
Good Lord.
Hernandez.
Gets on it and then is quickly up to throw. Whew. Boy, that helped.
Nope. Ball 1.
I'm a firm
Counts
believer that
1-0.
first out is vital. Get it early, as soon as you can. Well, look what happened
one
last
ball,
inning.
one strike.
First guy got on base. They end up getting a run out of it. Oh, damn it. Haven't found my sweet spot on pitching yet.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Man, and just missed a snow cone. One out here.
Out. He's out.
And got the double play this time, thank you, gentlemen, on one pitch. Same exact thing as last time. I want to say the cutter coming into him. He walks it down the first baseline. I mean, he was lucky last time. But here we are in the sixth. And my brain was still like in the fourth or
Shortstop,
something.
Tristan
Looking at these emails, I
Acevedo.
should get responses.
1-0.
Sorry, that I need to respond to. Totally different. But that's later today. It doesn't matter. Whoa,
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes to count.
I mean, that pitch was not good, but that swing was worse. Sure was. That wasn't good. Short and playable. But that wasn't good.
Center fielder,
You know, honestly, just the fact that we're in the playoffs all together, this is going to help things. The ability points and the, oh my God, that's in there. All that, and getting Brown to go to second.
Now batting,
They're getting a couple
first
hits on
baseman,
him.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah. shop that thing. Sorry, Sim City for Super Nintendo, but you have to go. Yeah, just video game tunes off on the side.
Ball
It
that's
puts an
outside.
image in your head, takes it to a place. Come on, that was perfect timing. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Well, that shouldn't get a run. Of course, I've been wrong before. Damn. Schwarber, you're not a fielder. Stay on your feet.
David Peralta.
Put him to bed. Well, good thing he stopped that one. If you want that curveball low, you got to be ready for it. He's asking it. Shit.
Oh!
I don't know why you didn't throw home to start with. Prevent the run.
The batter, number 2.
Prevent the run, my man. I mean, I think you would have had him easy. Prevent the run. I understand that get the easy out thing, but you know what's smarter than that? Not letting them score runs. I might not be a good fielder.
Got him.
I might never be a good fielder. Like, I will get him at home. It's like, what do? You allow hits or you allow runs? I'd rather allow hits. Damn, I'll have another leadoff set here. 7th inning, we're up 5-2. That's looking okay.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Not great, but I mean, it is the
Fielder number
playoffs.
24.
That's a bad pitch, man. I don't know what the hell I'm looking for.
That's a ball. The
Oh,
count's
better than the
1-1.
last one. And all of a sudden, it's like my confidence, she gone. Do you need help here? I'll cut him off. I'll run down the baseline, throw an elbow right in his friggin' teeth.
Third baseman,
He'll learn.
Jake Lamb.
Oh man, there was some kind of lag going there. Why is it? There shouldn't be. That was just a bad pitch by me. Come on. I think you should have dove earlier. Well, they're dinking and dunking us here.
The catcher,
It's not terrible,
28,
but it's not great
Oscar
either.
Hernandez.
What's that guy got? He's not likely to steal with that speed. Damn it! Okay, at least it's right in the glove. Because that was half my worry. Okay, one pitch. That helps.
Your
Saving the
attention,
arm.
please. Pinch hitting for the
Jose
Diamondbacks.
freaking Reyes.
Number
Man.
7, Jose Reyes.
Boy, what did this guy do? Remember, he won the National League batting title, whatever year that was. Because he bunted. It was his final year with the Mets, well, in that big chunk.
He's out.
Then he won the NL batting title, then goes to the Marlins,
Ladies and
steals a ton of money,
It's time
didn't do
for the
crap.
traditional 7th inning stretch.
I mean, I got to give him a little bit of negative knocks on that one. Yeah, Jose Reyes and David Wright, I thought for sure the Mets were really going to have
Your
something
attention,
going for
please.
that era.
Now
And then they
pitching
brought
for
in
the
Yohan
Diamondbacks.
Santana. I'm like, yep,
Number 22,
yep, this is done. They didn't do a
Ray
thing.
Matsui.
Give me that heater up top, huh? Yeah, bury it right
Leading
now.
off for
Bury
the
it.
Cubs, catcher Casey.
That's not bad. It's not good enough to get a double. So once again, a little leadoff pop shot here.
Up next for the Cubs,
What is that?
second baseman Tommy La Stella.
Stella. If you hit a double, that's pretty good. At least puts my slow ass on third. Me and my speed of adjusted 4. Because I don't. It's probably my shoes or something like that. Has like a bonus to it.
Ball inside.
Take your time, Stella. They got more hits than us. Well, see, it's the quality of the hits, though. Runners on and such. Oh, that's dropping good, huh? Oh, no, stay. Almost went back to first. I mean, I did go, like, retreat, but I think I was already on second. Hayward, pull that thing down the line. Make it pretty.
Ball one, no strike.
That was a little bit up high. A little bit. I was cooking, and I want to check on that, too. There's a great shot going. Buried that one in the weeds. Nicely done. That's my second run scored today, and
He got it safe.
Double for Jason Hayward. So I've seen Schwarber got me in. Hayward gets me in here.
Ryan.
Maybe Schwarber was that last out. Doe. And then in order, 1, 2, 3. All right, well, we got that 5-run lead again.
Leading off for Arizona.
See, that's how it helps. If I can help my own cause.
Acevedo.
Get on base.
0-1's the count.
I always say that. Help
Ball
my own
that's
cause.
outside.
Well, I mean, I've scored 2 runs. They scored 2 runs in total. So, I mean, if you look at it,
Ball inside.
just the fact me getting on base is helping things. That's what I wanted. I will be a silver slugging pitcher for the rest of my life. It's not even close. Come on. Yeah, I'm not hitting my confidence on these pitches. What a dropper. 12-6. That means it's time to sit down, kid. Sit him down.
Center fielder,
Dude,
number
sit him
11.
down now.
A.J. Pollock.
He does not belong to be in the batter's box now when I'm pitching on the mound. Still not hitting my my perfection. I mean, so long as they don't make contact, that's fine, whatever. Good little bloop shot, yeah, 1 hopper. Let's get a double play and get out of this, huh? That's probably easier.
First baseman, number 40.
Goldschmidt, 2 for 3.
Paul
Kid's a stud.
Goldschmidt.
But again, this guy's on first base, what, 75 speed, 72 steal. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't tried yet.
That's a ball.
Well, that one just kept bending out. Good movement, just too much.
Oof. I got the count. 1 and 2.
Over the top, my friend. That's a good idea. I like that. Runner gets him. Sit on Paulie G.
The right fielder, number 6.
As soon as he went to the
David
Cardinals, I thought,
Peralta.
uh-oh. The NL Central and the Cubs are definitely in trouble. Because that dude is just a G. The G is for Goldschmidt. Not too many people know that. And the cutter sends him down. Good. That's how we get out of that little jam. I got him on 3 straight pitches. Yeah, 42 points for a 3-pitch strikeout. All right. Doe. Can I get an RBI? Well, it would take a hell of a hit here. Hell of a hit here. 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs.
Now batting,
Give me
the
that
pitcher,
heat. Meat.
Casey Braxton.
Solid shot. I'm okay with base hits. I mean, if he was on third, would have been a lot cooler.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
I'll take the 2 steps out now because he's behind me.
Hey!
Yeah, they're kind of in, what'd you call that? That double play defense. The first baseman ain't on the base. Oh, my. And nothing. Broken bat dribbler, and they can't get anybody.
All right, fielder number 22, Jason
Hayward, we can use another one of those patented doubles. A couple RBIs driven in with it, you know.
Oh, that's outside.
The thing that I'm glad about this being a video game is that Hayward and Schwarber here in the game are better than they are in real life, so that benefits me right now. I personally wish they were much better in real life. It's like, I've come to the grips, like, I don't hate Jason Hayward, I hate his contract.
Oh!
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Don't fuck it up, Luke. There's one. There's two. Don't fuck it up, Luke. There we go. Alright. 7-2 the win. I'm still all froggied up here. Look at that. 4 RBI for Schwarber. Had a home run in the mix. 2 hits. Oh, yeah, he had that 2-run shot in the first. And then drove into, I don't know, was that the 5th inning or something like maybe the 4th? Oh no, in the 2nd.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious
700 training points. I struck out everybody straight up in the 8th. That's good. Otherwise, I only had 4 strikeouts. I knew that was going slow. I knew that was feeling a bit slow. Quality starting to win. You damn right. Alright, so calendar says what? We'll get through this first day. What else we got? Yeah, Dodgers with the win over the Nationals. Okay, that's good for now. Oh, do I save it? What am I looking like here? This finally dropped to 84. Now we'll bring it up to 85. Boop. That's good. That's still at 70. Batting don't matter. Not to say it don't matter, but, well, you know. And I still think control is the next big thing I should get rocking and rolling. 60, 70, control. 20, like I can, my cutter, my 12-6, and my sweeper can all get to 70 right now, but I shouldn't really do that. It was BB9, fine, that's good. Yeah, these are the things you want to get. If not the clutch, I mean the H9, HR, K9, BB, all these, the 9s, you want to get these built up. Because honestly, look at how bad my pitches really are. Like, control 70, break 55, velocity 20. I'm not a velocity guy. Control 50, break 40, velocity 50. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Velocity 15, control 15, break 35. How much a specific pitch breaks, moves, or curves? Well, that almost doesn't matter unless you got a lot of that K9. Affects the ability to generate swing and misses. So, you could have garbage pitches, but if that K9 is jacked up, 99 plus 17, so 116 on all the adjustments. That's pretty fun. Well, I don't think we're going to have a training set, but I'm still just going to save here through this day. We'll kind of look at things through a day-to-day basis as well around the league, in case we haven't done that before. Because it is the playoffs, and I don't know who your team is, who you're vested in or invested in. Cashner, we get the win. Washington and Dodgers are tied up 1-1. Over in the American League, Red Sox 1-0 over the Tigers, and the Astros 1-0 over Oakland. We get a day off. But baseball doesn't sleep. Red Sox up 2-0 over the Tigers, and the A's and Astros 1-1. Ruby de la Rosa, we win, we advance. Taking on the Dodgers or the Nationals. Ooh-wee, ooh-ah. That's great. So I get to write that down. Cubs over Diamondbacks. Cubs over Diamondbacks. That is a clean sweep of 3-0. So, well, not that I need to save right now. Oh, whatever. What else is going on? Dodgers up 2-1. Okay, that's where we're at. We are playing the Dodgers. We know that much. Oh, man. So, we got the Dodgers over the Nationals. And that was a 3-1 series. So now we're just waiting on the American League. Oakland has a 2-1. And Detroit's staying alive, but it's still 2-1 Red Sox lead. Skip a day. Oh man, the Athletics beat the Astros. Wow. Athletics over Astros. That is a 3-1. And heading for the final game 5, Red Sox and Tigers. Who you got? Who you got? Well, that wasn't even it, no? The music didn't kick. Bonk. There it is. Red Sox over the Tigers. Okay. And that's going at a 3-2. So, again, I should really jump into an email here really quick. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to label this. This is the LCS, and this is now the LDS. That's right. Oh, I can scrunch those up. Yeah, that's better. Or is it? No, I need spacing. As I write things, I need spacing. I'm spaced out. Okay. Get a quick Saveroo going. Ninja Turtle arcade music going on in the background. Yep, you probably heard that as I leaned in. Wonder exactly what that's from. That's like the... That's the character... Like the intro demo character profile music. Anyway. Okay. Well, we got Mike Minor. They're not even going to start Clay... I was going to say Clayshaw. Curtin Clayshaw. I want to say they got the better pitchers. I do. Oh, and we advanced a couple of days. Nothing here. Nothing else to worry with, though, correct? I mean, yeah, I still think control is going to be... affects how accurate a pitcher can throw a specific pitch. I mean... Wow. This would take $6 grand. That is insane. I can put it to 85, 70 to 85 right now. But that's the cutter. Like, I'm not so worried. Well, I just saved, right? In case I didn't, I'll do it again. I'm pretty sure I did, though. I did. Okay, let's get this rocking and rolling. Woo! Get that going. Let me email it up here a little bit. How's my food doing? Got a couple things on standby here. Better check on it. Better check on it. Hold on a second. I need to get some, as I'm cooking, I need some utensils. That might need more water. I need to keep a closer eye on said crock pot. Said crock pot. Oh, and I need to go to FedEx later today. That's marginally important for me. Whoops.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Don't mind me.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder number 14.
Cutter down. Right. Don't mind me. Cutter kind of down. And since we're home, yeah, let's just start throwing strikes. All day strikes. I mean, that is one thing, like, I try to, it sounds stupid, but I try to put a lot of my pitches, if not all of them, in the strike zone, because if my K9 isn't adjusted, what, 118?
In the second spot tonight,
I just feel that that's way better for me to get those strikeouts. Because that's kind of the way I look at it. And don't mind the Yoshi's Island music in the background. But don't worry about that. Kind of gives the playoffs a boss mode feel, though, doesn't it? That's just playing out of my laptop over here. If that's getting picked up, that's what that is. Rizzo, you're faster than me. And I'll throw that elbow. I'll knock him down.
batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Bring it. Yeah, if I can get like the perfect timing on these pitches, then they're done. It's weird. It's like game by game. It's weird as far as each pitch, like where you put it. Ooh, sweeping curveball. He's out of here. But you see, like the power. When you start the pitch and you're going into the power, into the yellow, into the red, I'm right at that point where, well, the blue, which means next to nothing, but right where the blue and yellow are touching. That's like the least amount of, like, velocity, I guess. I'm not even sure how the power meter works, if that's for, yeah, higher velocity or more bend, more break on the pitch.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Because if anything, that I'm pitching right
66.
with a lot of movement. But in doing that, I'm hitting my perfect target now a little more. No, in game by game, it is different. This may not have worked against Arizona. Oh, damn it, Stella. I mean, that can't be an error because we don't commit errors. No, I don't want that leadoff man doing anything.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Nope, that's foul.
Oh, thank God that's foul. I say that could easily be a fucking run.
8-2.
That's right. Oh yeah, so that pulled foul, yeah, that was a strike, by the way.
Ball.
Ball. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That was pretty sour. Damn. Well, if the... Oh. Whatever happened to this guy, Adrian Gonzalez? Well, he was like a stud for like better part of 5 years, wasn't he? time to take a seat though. Because he like jumped around. He was great with like San Diego, the Dodgers, Boston. He had like these MVP quality years. See, if I get that perfect timing, and in the long run even, I'm wondering like, because if my cutter has a control of 70, I might need everything else to be that much better, right? Just get somebody. Alright. As long as we get him up. Wait, that's... Did I miss something?
Batting 7.
So that's just a strikeout.
Kevin Wallace.
Wait a minute. Who was the leadoff man? What am I missing here? No, we're in the second inning. I don't know. I don't remember. Or this guy with the blue stockings, the blue shoes, just a little bit of black on them things. And let's get out of the inning, away from the flush. Do. Anything? What's going on here? Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, number 20.
You know, the Dodgers.
Austin Barnes.
Bless their heart. I mean, I know a lot. I know a couple of Dodger fans, and they're all upset about the whole Astros cheating thing, and I totally get that.
Yeah!
I totally get that. But this is a team that, like, they've been hemorrhaging money, in my opinion, trying to win a World Series. Why did that not happen? That was a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You see, I'm hitting a lot of confidence here. Oh, it's time.
Batting 9th, catcher, Mike Minor.
Ball inside.
Let's go.
1-1.
Because I'm trying to do emails in between, yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ta-da. Chop him down. See, then that perfect timing, that bar now gets real good and fat. Oh, what do we got going today?
Number 14.
Oh, no, they ain't played yet. So we'll probably play tomorrow. I'm okay if we just sweep our way through all of this. I really am. Like, I'm perfectly okay with that idea. I don't know how that would bother me.
Ball, that's outside.
Just sweep through. I mean, in full, because you never know what trades in free agency are going to do. So, my one thought would be, the longer that the Cubs can keep Rizzo and Bryant in real life and in this here video game, the better off they will be in the standings. I mean, if I look back to the Derek Metzger, the Derek Metzger career I had.
3!
Ooh. He wasn't looking at it, but it's time for him to sit down regardless. But, yeah, it was interesting that, like, Metzger's career, what did I do, like 12 seasons, I believe? And the constants were the Cubs, the Dodgers, and the Nationals, for the most part.
Leading off for the
Batting
Cubs,
750.
catcher, Casey Braxton.
Well, don't be bringing me that weak stuff.
Hey!
Let me get a little bat waiver. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got too much air under it. Damn it. Too much air.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Hey!
Hey. Come on. Let's get him here. Oh. Justin Turner. Well, and then the other year, he got fucked up in spring training, I remember.
Ball that's outside.
Like a foul tip off the hands kind of thing. Oh no, the pitch ran up, I'm sorry. The pitch ran up and in.
Out.
And it kind of hit him like perfectly on the wrist. Well, whatever, he's a righty, so
The
he's
batter, number
coming in, I
5.
think it hit his left hand, broke a couple of small little bones in his wrist. And he missed a good chunk of that season too. Remember, I was watching that game. I was back visiting my family on the vacation up in Wisconsin in the middle of nowhere. Not the best location, but still.
Hey!
But it was for spring training, and then yeah, he went down where. And that was a late game too. I want to say, the cutter got Seager. Was that Seager? I don't even know. We'll just say it was. Sounds better.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Just that slow cutter. Look at how fat that confidence bar was for the perfect timing. Look at how fat the timing bar is.
No ball,
You start hitting it, you start hitting it, you start hitting it. They don't hit the ball. No. Perfect pull shot, easy double down the line. Damn it. But did you notice that one that he hit was not perfect timing?
Now batting number 23, first baseman
Adrian Gonzalez, though, this dude, he had that window of like just absolute, like he couldn't stop being great. Honestly, he jumped around. It was like, yeah, it was. I remember him with San Diego. I'm pretty sure that was him. Ooh, time to take a seat. San Diego, the Dodgers, Boston. I thought every team he goes to, like, this guy just keeps doing well, and he's going to better teams. Because San Diego, bless their hearts, they're not a good organization. I'm sure the weather is great, but that shouldn't be the reason to go someplace to play. I mean, hell, if that was the case, you got all these domes now. Arizona's retractable. Retractable. Miami's retractable. I think, well, Seattle is. Do the Rangers have a retractable? Because that would just be too goddamn hot to be sitting out in Arlington, Texas.
Ball inside.
Standing out in the sun will make you crazy. Huh. We got him on 2 strikes now. We can just take care of him. Put him to bed. Right now. Sweeping curveball. He go. Just get him out of here. Simple thing.
The left fielder, number 3, Kevin Wallace.
Kevin, no relation to Marcellus Wallace.
That's a ball.
That looked like a strike.
Ball
to me,
1,
but
no
whatever.
strike. Hey!
I mean, I do have that where it's like variable umpires. I don't want it to be computer fucking picture perfect. Although it should be. But sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. There was like a minor league. Ooh, Cutter, he's just looking at it. One of the leagues in the minor league set, or whatever, there's the East League, the West League, I don't know. But they were using like a, I guess a computerized, not an umpire per se, but they just, you know how they have like the stat graph or whatever. Oh, was that actually in or out? Let's see if the umpire was right on this one.
Ball that's outside.
One of those minor league leagues, started using, it's like, yeah, like a digital umpire, so to speak. and they said that thing had accuracy of like 97%, maybe more. So it was like, shit, it's on its way. You know, I'm trying to write stuff again. Oh, my batting here? Okay.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher, Casey Braxton.
All right, come on, bring it. 2 outs. I'll hit a home run if I have to. You know, I'm not afraid to do that. This guy's got 45 pitches here in the 5th. Good numbers. Too much air under it. Well, I wish I was the leadoff man. I wish there were people on base. Something.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Stella, let's just make this happen here, huh?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, we gotta work this guy a little bit. He's going through, like, not enough pitches. Gotta wear him out here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There you go, Stella. He's gotta beat you. Remember, the only way a baseball game ends is with outs. You can keep batting all night.
Full count.
That was snug, huh? Oh, I can't run here. It's not a force. Here we go. As the music from Baseball Stars begins. You ever play that game for Nintendo? I'm sure I'd bring it up here and there. Well, I may as well hustle my everything on. Oh! To the corner. I thought that thing was going to creep towards the pole and hit it. Damn.
Leading off for the Dodgers, pitcher, Mike Minor.
Baseball Stars was a very unique baseball game for the old school Nintendo. Now, that's just weird to think. Like, here I am in my late 30s. Yeah, I still play video games. I enjoy it. Strike out 12-6. But it just gets me to where
14, PK Hernandez.
what we're looking at is, you know, generations of kids. I'm sure, like, some of my friends' kids, like, maybe they're original Wii type Nintendo fans. Like, to say that I'm, like, old school Nintendo, unless some of that stuff gets remade. I have not bought a Nintendo console in forever. Like, I bought a used Nintendo 64 back in, like, 2004, 2005. So, I mean, to be perfectly honest, like, I didn't get as much action out of it as I would have hoped, but,
Now batting, third baseman.
still, like the last
Turner.
Nintendo console I bought was a Super Nintendo in the early 90s. For Christmas one year. I got that. It came to Super Mario World. My brother bought, what was it? I think Final Fight and Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. 2 pitches to get the out. That saves the arm. But, yeah, like, the last Nintendo system I bought was a Super Nintendo. And I love me some Nintendo. I mean, sure, from Super Nintendo it went right to, you know, Sony PlayStation. A friend of mine had gotten one. And I'm like, this is, you know, Twisted Metal. Like, this is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. Got that run, though. That's good. 67 pitches as we start the 7th. Now, my worry is,
Leading
like,
off for the Dodgers,
bullpen.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hey!
I mean, if they just can't touch me today, I'm better off.
Ball inside.
Not saying it was Lager, but there might have been Lager. At least bad pitch, but I don't know what that swing. Wow, that thing's carrying for how awkward he made contact with it. Shit. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. That's not good, everybody. Oh no.
Your attention, please.
Coach.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Skipper, whatever. Double play. Ah, we had 2 outs. Well, I'm on a no decision set, I would imagine. We had this. One, two, three. Good. Stella, there you go, lead us off. Damn it. Okay. Damn it, and a walk. Damn it. That was out at second. A leadoff. Oh, fuck's sakes. Come on, bullpen. Just let the first 3 guys hit you. Hey, there's a double play finally. That's fun. Yeah, no pressure now. Man, we had the bags juiced. Damn it. Not my loss. Not my loss at all. If we get a decent game, hit me at least once, right? Was a no home run, I'll tell you that much. Man. Well, that stinks. 604 points. 10 strikeouts in 6 innings. Didn't even get that first out. Skipper, you can't pull me like that. That's just terrible. So after this day, what's it looking like? They haven't started yet. Dodgers got the 1-0. Oh, actually, has this hit yet? It hasn't hit yet. Okay, well, alright, Cashner. Loss. Son. Red Sox take the 1-0 lead over Oakland. We get the day off. Oakland and Boston tied 1-1. We get the win. So staying alive there. Leicester, we lose. Great. Elimination game against Clayton Kershaw. Super. That's not fun. An elimination game. And then even still, we got to win, 2 games after this. Kershaw's 3-0. Good lord. Good lord. Well, yeah, let's, Red Sox up 2-1 over Oakland. Oh, boy. Well, I'll look at that a little heavier, honestly. I want to see what the deal was, because I wasn't really looking at the scores. Now, the bullpen blew it. This one, we just couldn't hit, and it's 3-0. This one, we win 1-0. Then we lose 8-7. So, we lose close. We get shut out. We shut them out. Low scoring, close. Then they beat us on a bunch of runs being scored. Now what happens today? And we're on the road for this one, by the by. So it's, I got best record in baseball. We get blown out here. Oof. Oh, boy. Well, yeah, backs against the wall. This is not looking good. Of course, that's what the Cubs did in the World Series, so you never know, right? Smell that rice cooking nicely. Yeah, we definitely need to get ourselves through to this. I would love to win a World Series with the Cubs. Because like I said, this is a video game. Trades, free agency, all things can happen. Without Rizzo and Bryant, our chances diminish. We need them both to stay here. But in the long run, like I said, things will happen.
Your 2018
And me going to another team, sure, I'd be all about that action. I've got no problem with that at all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all.
Batting eighth.
Well, that's good that we got a 3-0 lead here, and I got a chance to do some stuff. Base hit should get somebody. Should get somebody. Pull shot, drop. Alright, no RBI though. He's gonna try.
He's in there!
Barely sit. Good. RBI.
Batting ninth.
Set there, huh?
Second baseman, Tommy
that?
LaStella.
That's the pitching coach. I'm like, that's not their skipper. At least I don't think. And yeah, Kershaw, who started off 3-0. See, I wouldn't leave him for a death nail game like that. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're up 3-1, I don't think you'd put your ace guy in game 5. You might need him for 6. You might need him for 7. I think that's a little more important. I'm not saying I know how to be an MLB skipper, but of course, then again, if you do win this game and you get all that extra time for him to catch his breath and reset himself before the World Series, sure, there's that too. But didn't he just play like he played game 2 or game? I'm trying to remember. Well, he probably played like game 3. So sure, game 4, game a couple days off in between. I'll have to look at the calendar on it, but boy, late foul it back. Let me get something else going. I should check on my food real quick. Didn't want to do it that quick. Excuse me just a couple of seconds. Because, oh yeah. Crock-pot rice is going good. No, I can probably kill that off. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Man, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I ate. But my stomach is just off right now. And normally I'm the... Wow! Crock-pot, you are warm, son. No heating mitts on that one. Dumb idea. Leave that kind of open so it vents itself and airs out. You know what? While I'm also fumbling around here like this, let me take a little time out for leaving that pressure off my bladder. Maybe I'll give you a little bit of music on this side, some faint Final Fantasy music. I'll be right back. Yeah. Ah, look out, there it goes. What is that? It's like some Mario 64 tunes, correct? That's like when you're fighting the big Bob-omb guy, I think. Doo -doo -doo. Sorry, I know. But that's how that ends. And with a healthy 4-0 lead.
Center fielder.
I was happy I got an RBI.
Hernandez.
Got an RBI off Clayton Kershaw in the LCS.
0-2 the count.
Now here's music from a Nintendo game I never really played a whole lot. I'd seen a bit of it, but it looked not impossibly tough. It was a maze. It was a Blaster Master. Anybody my age, they would know.
Justin Turner.
Great music for that game, though. Really good music. For an 8-bit freaking Nintendo game. Well, that's part of the point I was bringing up earlier. Is, you know, some of my friends' kids, like, they might be Nintendo Wii fans, you know? And the Wii U and all that stuff, and all the handheld deals, and it's like, yeah, like, they're playing all these Mario games now, but it's like, because there's so many video games right now, it's like, it's tough to even describe, like, how insane the Mario craze was for the video game fan back then. That was a bad pitch. But it's a one pitch out, and that works for me. Saves the arm. Unbelievable. Yeah, I keep going back to these emails. I'm sorry for that. All right. Well, that was a quick set, huh?
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, the one thing about being in this position of a starting pitcher, it absolutely is somewhat vital.
Ball, that's outside.
It's like, you got to do your part. I did my part in that first game against the Dodgers.
2 balls,
I'm
1
not hitting
strike.
my spots now. But we just couldn't hit them. Someone.
Hey.
I hate that camera rotation crap.
Batting
I
fifth.
guess I'm okay.
First baseman, Adrian
That's a leadoff
Gonzalez.
baseman. Oops. It was down here, wasn't it? Oh, cut it off. He ain't gonna do that. Alright, so corner's done.
Batting sixth. Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
And emails now. Nothing against my Best Buy credit card, but I haven't bought anything on that credit card since I got this TV. So there you have it.
Hey!
Wasn't I listening to this earlier? Maybe that was last night. I don't know.
He's up. No, he's safe.
Really could use that double play. 4-1.
Batting seventh. Left fielder, Kevin Wallace.
1-0.
My eyes aren't locked in all of a sudden. Okay.
Out. He's
Get
out.
us out of that one. 4-1. Why did it make that quick cut to me there? Well, I'll be the number 2 batter on the come-up.
Leading up for the Dodgers, catcher.
Every time I see the
Austin
California state
Barr.
flag, I always refer back to, oh yeah, 1 pitch out, I'll take that.
Batting
Got my
ninth.
own.
Pitcher.
But I always think back to
Clayton
Fallout 2,
Kershaw.
late 90s PC game. And of course, the New California Republic, the NCR. That was an interesting game. I loved it. I absolutely loved Fallout 2. Never played 1. What we got? Curse, let's go up and in with that cutter, no? We'll try to make him hack.
Out.
Whoa.
Now batting, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Sorry for the ear drummage. Swig of water, here we go. Ha. Oh, damn, perfect. Perfect pull shot there. I still see this little, like a
Now
gnat,
batting,
a fruit fly, something
third
buzzing
baseman,
around.
Justin Turner.
A bad pitch, but should be playable. Oh yeah, I'll be in it. On 1 pitch, I like that. Save my arm a little bit, huh? He strikes out. All right, Kershaw.
Now batting, the
See, I
pitcher,
had to help my cause here.
Casey Braxton.
Nothing to it.
Hey!
I hear no music. Yeah, maybe that's been deleted. What's going on? Let me try this again. Please don't do this to me, game. Hold on, we're okay.
Hey!
We're okay. Where you at? Now it's up high. Pulled the shit out of it, foul. And that had home run distance too, probably, in that short corner. Okay. I like that. Right, streaming past him. Good. Good, good. I like that. Another base hit.
The batter,
The
number 2,
pitcher, Kershaw.
second
The
baseman,
pitcher.
Tommy LaStella.
Oh, that home run would have been something.
No, he's safe.
They've never got me on a one-step pitch off. And I'm holding return the whole time. I'm holding down on that left analog stick like a sumbitch. Try it, son.
Counts 1-0.
He tries like a speed pitch. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Stella, let's just add up to things, huh? Let's just keep it going. Sorry.
No, he's in there.
That Gonzalez a little dude. I mean, I know I'm 6'4", but give me a break. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Uppercut shot. Oh, no, I shouldn't be going that far, no? Maybe I should. Maybe I should, Stella. There you go. That helps. And it just continues for, even in video games. Come on. He should be winning. This should be 4-0 for him. Or 4-0, sorry, for his record. Hey, in some areas, 389 is good enough. Looked like an uppercut shot, and there was only one out. I kept running thinking that was the final out. Or it would have been the final out, but nope. Oh, and I mentioned earlier I was like doing some homework as far as like batter-friendly parts and pitcher-friendly parts. In the National League,
Leading off the
based
fourth
on
for
whatever
the Dodgers,
metrics, this is maybe from a
the
couple of years
shortstop,
ago,
Corey Seager.
but they said, I think the Cubs were somewhere in the middle. Let's just say 15th. I'm looking at National League teams so I can stay in the National League and get all the silver slugging and help my cause.
That's a ball.
I swear he's right here again.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm just going to inhale him. I did that at an old job one time. People thought it was nuts.
I got 2-1
Well,
to
what was
count.
bad was the fact that they weren't, like, they didn't know how to clean out the garbage, so that's why we had fruit flies. And as we're sitting there trying to do some diligent things, you know, these little things buzzing in your face. Ooh, Cutter got him. And there's, oh god, now I gotta restart all over again, you know. And I just,
The right fielder,
what are you
number
doing? Like,
66, Yasiel Puig.
like, yeah, just, got him out of the way. Killed him that quick. Like, god, that's gross. My area was clean.
Nope. Ball
It's
1.
almost as if they told their friends. Go. 6-1 that we're doing good. Anyway, the Cubs were somewhere in the middle of the list for pitcher-friendly parks, but in their rankings that I saw, yeah, it's all great. Love it. The camera rotation there got me all screwed. And again, he gets on base.
First baseman, Adrian
Just fucking
Gonzalez.
shoot. Oh, and that's gone. Fuck my life. Could have been a solo shot, but you know. On perfect timing. Alright, I'm a little angry here, but let me, the reason... Oh, we can't even do that, huh? Not from here. Well, I want to show you the problem with that camera deal. I keep talking about it, and people might be like, well, what's the deal then? It's not game... Presentation, maybe? Cameras. Now, this is what I custom one. The normal one that they use... Oh, no, I'm sorry, custom one. I need this. Pitching view. I'm using the show 16. Odd. I thought they want you to use this. So if you think about it, here, if I hit up on the analog stick, I'm going up to second base. Here, if I hit up, I'm going to right to home plate. This is the default pitching and defensive view that they want you to have. So, if a ball gets hit directly to me and it's at my feet, I need to hold down on the analog stick to run towards home plate, except then it goes to this. So if I hold down, now I'm running back to second base. That's what happened on that Puig mess-up. That should only been a solo home run. It's like I'm a little irritated at that. I don't even know what this was set at. Oh, yeah, the show 16, I thought. But that's shitty. Plus, the pitch was perfect timing.
Hey!
So again, they...
0-1's the count.
One home run, maybe. Well, sorry, one run in on that. At least that one's jacked up. Juan Gonzalez put that thing to center damn field.
Now batting, left fielder,
37
Kevin
pitches in the fourth.
Wallace.
Ball.
Yeah, and you'll notice I'm not hitting my my confidence spots.
Nope.
And it man, how did he not swing at that? Well, I guess he's looking for something up, which, like this one.
Hey!
That got called a strike, though. These umps have been ripping me off.
2 balls, 2
Okay.
strikes.
I'm not saying I found the spot, but maybe I found the spot. Not like that, I didn't. And that's gone, motherfucker. Jesus. I want to hook me now. They got 4. Christ.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Yeah, they were looking for things up, weren't they?
Ball inside.
6-4. That's not good.
I got the count. 1 and
Up
2.
and away. No, okay, keep it down. Whatever. Really? That stayed fair?
He's out.
Wow. Well, that was that was terrible. I admit that. Yeah, see, we started on them early. Now here they go, 6-4. Damn it.
Leading up for the Dodgers, catcher, Layton
Ball inside.
Kershaw.
And that's just bad control. Should have been. Oof.
1 and 1.
Over the top, my friend.
Ball.
Come on, that's a strike. They split it right down the middle, Colton. 50-50. Yeah, no, he'll get a... Really? I thought that bounced. I'm glad you got the damn thing.
Kike Hernandez.
Yeah, clean catch. Good thing I don't need the pitcher getting some on-base stuff going. Only way I want the pitcher on base is if I plunk him, you know? I mean, through everything, the Derek Metzger career, that cup of coffee with Adam Carlisle, and now Casey Braxton.
1 ball.
I don't
2
know
strikes.
if a pitcher has ever hit a home run off me. Somewhere I want to say it has happened.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
See, I'm not hitting my my perfect timing here. That's the problem for me. Sweeper got him. He's going.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin
I mean, my efficiency
Turner.
numbers are good. Oh, damn it.
The batter number 5,
Get me out
shortstop,
of this inning.
Corey
Oh, I gotta get
Seager.
myself out of this inning.
Hey! 0 and 1.
Down shot, get somebody, get anybody, get them both.
He's out.
Don't need to, but...
Woo!
A hit there. A force out at second. and they're going to keep me batting. Now, if I can get a 2-run homer here, that'd be great.
Now batting.
I'm going power. We all know that already.
Casey Braxton.
You know I'm going power already. You know I'm going power already. Oh man, he wasn't ready for that, was he? Okay.
He beat it.
Alright.
The batter, number 2.
Stella, let's hit a 3-run homer now, huh? Oh, just get it out. Just get the ball in the outfield. I mean, there's no double play shot here unless it's bad base running. It has to be a quick line out and a throwback to someone. Not like that, you son of a... That just kills that idea. See, now that forces Hayward to have to do something to get that run. That's on third base, by the way.
Right fielder.
There's no excuse. Oh, they're going to walk in and I'll get that too.
Ball 4. Take your base.
3 bases.
Now batting.
You did that to get the
Third
Bryant,
baseman,
though. That's very odd. I would have kept trying for Hayward.
Ball that's outside.
Because that's what, Bryant, Rizzo, Schroeder, correct me if I'm wrong. I would have tried to go after Hayward, unless, I don't know, man.
1-1.
Power swinging, nothing doing. Really? Let's just keep running. Let's just keep running. And let's get a grand salami. That helps. 10-4. 10-4. Yep, I would have gone after Hayward. But then again, that was righty versus righty. Hayward was a lefty batter against a righty pitcher, correct? Baby Jesus. Alright, that should have won us the game. No one else was hustling. I'm like, I'm going to keep running here. There's 2 outs. It doesn't matter if he catches it. When the one dude's like looking at the wall, I'm like, is it going to bounce off like it did for my hit? Nope, that finds the seats. Now they keep me in. Yeah, I would imagine, like,
leading off with a
at this rate, got to save the bullpen.
Right
you know?
fielder. Yasiel.
0-1's the
Hell
count.
of a shot. That's what we needed.
Aye.
Aye. Perfect. I like this. I like this spot.
3.
Perfect timing. Hey, I've been ripped off on a couple. Just gonna have to deal with that.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
When Fate was on the cover of a Shogun, one like I had 13 with McCutcheon. It was 14 or 15 because it was between Puig and Miggy in those 2 years.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So I'm just wondering.
Ball inside. Hey. 2.
Hey. The Dodgers lead the series 3-1. Pull shot. Right to him, thank you. I know I can always trust Hayward out in the field. I don't.
Second baseman.
Even without that third that I
Ryan Dozier.
I just don't think he'd ever fuck up. He won the Gold Glove with this year, didn't he? Oh, wrong pitch, Mike. Fuck it, let's go. Let's keep it in the spot.
No balls, 2
Not
strikes.
a bad idea. Now he wants. Oh yeah, do that again, but lower. 12-6. We'll get him in the rundown.
He's out.
All right, that's cool. Strikeout, strikeout, nothing. All right, so yeah, because of, we're probably trying to save the bullpen at this rate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Kevin Wallace.
I felt so good in Game 1 against the Dodgers. I mean, I was getting all my my perfect timing. That meter was fat for the accuracy, the confidence. that stuff was looking great. We ended up losing the game, though, because of the bullpen.
Austin.
I still don't think Skipper should have pulled me like that, though. Damn it, gap shot. That's a run. Son of a bitch. Yeah. I tried to bump him. Yeah, hit me, that's alright. I get you.
Your attention, please. In hitting for the Dodgers, number 30.
Well, I don't need to watch all this, but I'm glad it's available for us. Anyway, as I was saying earlier,
Now pitching
Wrigley Field apparently the Cubs, that's somewhere in the middle of the line as far as pitcher-friendly parts.
Number 36.
But within anything that I would... Oh my god, guys, don't do this. Wow. Let's let him tie it up. Wow. So it's clear we need bullpen help. I think that's legitimate. They should have kept me in. I would not have given up all those runs, and I would have had a hit. Well, seeing that we're on our way out, you gotta be kidding me. One out, 2 out. Season over. Holy shit. Boy, did the bullpen just implode. I let by 5 runs. I mean, hey, that was not 6 earned. Yeah, because the other guys, that guy scored, right. Adrian Gonzalez, no, he had a double on me, didn't he? Had 1 hit. Oh, no, he had that 2-run homer. That's right, he did. Cheap 2-run. Should have been a solo shot. Dude should have been out early. And our season is over like that. That is terrible.
Here now is our
they scored a touchdown in the 7th inning.
Victorious Dodgers.
Wow, so that's how things go for me. In the LDS, Dodgers over Cubs. And that's 4-1. Oh, but I got the sports drink ritual shake thing. Wow, yeah, not a good one for me, I admit that. We're not through that yet, but sim through the day. They are tied at 2. The Red Sox up 3-2 now. I would think the Red Sox, they are the better team. And the Red Sox, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the... What did I put that differently? I'm sorry, this is the LDS up here. And this will be the NLCS. And the ALCS. Red Sox over Athletics. Whoops. And that is 4-2. So now we start looking towards the World Series. That's how we go for that. Phone call. Sorry. World Series, I mean, Dodgers, Red Sox, this is good. And it happened in real life. Was that the 2018? Yeah, Cubs, Astros, Red Sox. And then 19 was the Nationals. Well, I'll be. Well, that's just terrible the way that ended for us. Whoa, no. Simaday. Go back. Oh, what do we got? The Dodgers, the 1-0 lead. Kershaw with the win. Dodgers up 2-0. Uh-oh. That's not going as how it did. Dodgers up 3-0. You might be able to get your brooms out, everybody. But not today, says Boston. They avoid the sweep, but World Series, Dodgers over Red Sox. And that was, what, 4-1, correct? Woo! Yup. So what, the Dodgers, 3-1, 4-1, 4-1. Yeah, so they only lose one game per series. Boston went full, then they went 6, then they get ousted quickly. But seeing that the season is pretty much over at this rate, this kind of gets reset, I would imagine. Advance to the off-season, yeah, because we're good there. Retired players, Jonathan Laws, no idea. Oh, an injury. Frank Browning, okay. Hanley Ramirez is gone. Brett Gardner gone from the Yankees. Chase Headley, Brian McCann. Edwin Encarnacion, age, really? 36. He's still playing today. J.A. Happ. Oh, and forgive me if I don't see all the names out there. Anibal Sanchez. He was a Marlin, wasn't he? Yeah, years back. That's what I thought. Joe Mauer. Because of age? Yeah, I mean, it's all those years playing catcher. His knees were just shot. He was never really a home run guy, either. 309 batter as a damn catcher. That's great. Swerving Irvin Santana, huh? Alright. Pujols is gone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ryan Madsen. I remember him from... Yeah, the Phillies. MVP Baseball 2005. Edinson Volquez. Nelson Cruz gone, huh? Alright. Damn. Cole Hamels. Philly as well, yeah. That's what I thought. Nick Markakis. Baltimore? Okay, I'm trying to remember. Ronnie Gant. Not Ron Gant, but Ronnie Gant. Injury. Oh, at age 22. That's a torn labrum. Ouch. Daniel Murphy gone. Come on. Victor Martinez. What? Yeah, Detroit. Cleveland. Yeah, I remember him. Poor free agency market. For starting pitchers, that means that's a you problem, 22-year-old. Chase Utley gone. Adam Wainwright, really? Okay. Since 05. Gotcha. Peter Singh. Adrian Gonzalez. Hey, you win the World Series? I'm too old for this. So Texas, he didn't do anything. He gets into San Diego. Look at the home runs. 24, 30, 36, 40, 31. Knocking on the 100 RBI all day. Then 1 year in Boston. 27 with 117. Doubled up in 2012. Still 108 RBI. Dodged 100, 116, 90. 76, 120, 84. Still really good numbers. I mean, close to the 400 club. And bats 289. It's pretty good. Yasmani Grandal. Injury. Torn ACL. Really? Ouch. Wow, a lot of Dodgers are gone all of a sudden. Oh, we won, that's all. Brett Hayes. Scott Kazmir. Where was he from? Tampa Bay, maybe, back in the day? Yeah. Shoo. Yeah, win the World Series and they're done. That's James Shields. Another Tampa Bay Ray, I was going to say. And then all the other guys, whatever. But... yes, advance through. Pujols, Adrian Gonzalez, and Adrian Beltre, who I didn't catch on that list, but surprised he didn't catch a team, even. Sim through the dates. I would imagine there's going to be a contract offer for me coming up at some point. Oh, no, I did sign a multi, didn't I? Yeah, I believe I had. Yeah, because no prompts are coming up yet. How's my training, coach? Still that 70 deal, huh? Okay. Yeah, nothing for me. Yeah, I did sign a deal a while back. I did. Off-season is coming to an end. Spring training is about to begin. Let's just... hold on. Stop simulating. I'm okay with pitch command. Oh, no. But what I want to do is I got to dumb this down to... beginner pitching. Apply them changes. Now I save it. We'll get into that really quick and get some easy points for ourselves. Oh, I'm doing like 3 things at once here. Excuse me. Not the way I wanted that season to end. And what a great season I had, too. It was a great one. Pitch command training. Let's do that. 1,200 points, I'll get you that early. That'll be nothing. Get out of some of that music. Legend of the Seven Stars, the ending theme. Super Mario RPG, that is. Damn bullpen. 7 runs. I mean, at that rate, yeah, hey, we lost to the best team in baseball. They won the World Series. They beat the Red Sox handily. Man, that's upsetting. But I'd rather lose the LCS than the World Series, I'll say that much. Because, I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think it's very tough in a lot of sports where a team that loses their respective big-time championship can come back and just start to be a terror. I mean, even the Royals. The Royals went 7 games with the Giants. Bottom of the 9th, down by 1 or something like it. It was very close. They lost, they come back, they win it the next year. And great for them. But what has Kansas City done since then? 0, nothing. I mean, hell, and the Cubs, sure. It's a little bit different, but they win the World Series. Well, sorry, the year before, they lose to the Mets. They get swept in the LCS. Then they come back, win the World Series, you know, down 3-1 and all that stuff. And then they chip away, and then you're losing wild card games. Then they just collapsed here in 2019 on the back half of it. They just collapsed. And it was bad. Like, they had this awesome series against the Pirates somewhere late in the season, and it was a 4-game series, and they put up like record MLB numbers for a 4-game series. And I thought, dude, that's the momentum you ride into for the playoffs. And they died from there. That 4-game series with Pittsburgh was it for the Cubs, and they fell apart. So like even them, you know, you lose in the LCS, you come back, win the World Series to keep it continued and have it locked in dynasty style. It really doesn't happen. I would love to like look deeper into that. And like sure, like you know, the Dolphins lost a Super Bowl, and then they win back-to-back. You know, they lost 6, they won 7 and 8. They stayed competitive, but you know, like that's a small sample. Because like, well, you lose 1 and then you win 2, and you don't go back forever. From like what, from 73, they didn't go back until what, 84? Check me if I'm wrong on that one. Everybody talks down here. They love it. Oh, yeah, the undefeated Dolphins, 72, undefeated Dolphins. Like, yeah, people would say the 73 team was better, but you've only been to 1 Super Bowl since, and you lost it terribly. So it's a lot of like, They were competitive. To be fair to that, that's not the point I'm trying to make. Beginner, rookie, veteran. We'll go back to that. Apply those changes. And we will save here as we get ourselves towards a spring training set. That'll be the next episode. Oh, that's... you know what? Honestly, because that's spring training... No, I'm going to do this right now. Spring training, I'll have it on beginner. Spring training is going to be beginner, just so I can build up all the points, and it's never full games. It's going to... You know how it is. They'll have me start... get, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 innings, and then it'll be, what do you say, then it will be easy sets of, relief spots and all that stuff. I could put the cutter control to 90 right now. Not a bad idea. Because, like, we see that thing on Control 70. What about this thing, you know, if I get these to Control 70? Yeah, see, that's... I can get these both to 75 right now. Man, that's... I can put this to 90 right now. Cutter control. Fuck, would that be the baseline of that? Because I'm joking, like, if I'm looking at 70 for all of these, 90 sounds better than 70. Oops, I did it. So I need about 5 grand, I'll need about 10 grand. Yeah, I'll need about 10 grand to get these two locked in with high control. Okay. You know, 80 to 90 was kind of my idea. What if I try 80 on these? Just quickly. 5,400, yeah, got a ways to go. Well, oops, that happened. I will save one more time, so... There is always that. There is always that. Do-do-do-do-do. Should get my day rocking and rolling. I gotta do some running around here. So, it'll be spring training the next time we jump in and play the live stream Let's Play of MLB The Show 16 as we follow this road to the show career of one Casey Braxton, MVP Casey Braxton. And yeah, look at the calendar. 2019. We are only, well, you know what's funny right now? That is March 3rd. Today is March 3rd. But today is a Tuesday. Yeah, it's a leap year. That's why it's 2 days off. Okay. But anyway, the next time we play, it'll be a year from today. It'll be yesterday next time. This will be yesterday now. Next time we play, who knows? Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Having fun with it. But, 2019 spring training will be coming up. And, well, we got that control up to 90. That might take a little bit of work to get us boosted forward. But at the very least, we're working on it. And... honestly, I never even checked. I need to check this team. Rizzo and Bryant are still here, so is Hayward, so is Russell. Rondon, Schwarber, okay. We need more pitching. Cashner, Ramirez, Kelly, Valdez, Hochever, Gene Scott, Rasmus, Javi Baez. Oh, he's better than that. He's way better than that. Mitchell, Lowe, Listella, Kyra, Kohler, Lester. You're getting too old. Cozart, Brantley. Uh-oh. Wait, am I blind, or... oh, no, Russell's right there. Okay, God. My brain skipped over him too quick. I'm like, where is he? Well, we could really use Javi Baez to be a fucking stud here. Because he was in 2018, 2019, and I hope he is in 2020. So if he's playing second base... yeah, so he'll play second instead of, no? Check me if I'm wrong. Instead of Listella. 76 overall versus 77 overall. Younger and better, by the way. Now, what's my salary at here? I don't have salary. What? What's our rotation like? Braxton, Cashner, Joe Kelly, Brian Mitchell, Scott Jean. I don't know, man. Not loving this bullpen either. That bullpen was just... We let by a touchdown in the bottom of the 7th. Where did Cashner come from? He was with the Cubs. A couple of years in San Diego. Back to the Cubs. I really don't know who Joe Kelly is. Brian Mitchell, don't really know who he is. This guy... wow, we need pitching is the thing. What exactly... like, I thought I had a contract going, no? Didn't I take a good deal? Wow, the Giants kill me. The Giants, I am 1-4 against them. Holy shit. Boy, that's terrible, huh? Is there someone I dominate? The Brewers, 8-0. Wow. Cardinals, 8-1. Reds, 7-0. Pirates, 4-1. Yeah, so the divisional teams, yeah, but the Giants, really? I mean, is that all time, or... AA MLB on the call-up, but I got Rookie of the Year. Hell of a year. MVP year. Won the divisional series, and that was it. Now, does this put my... Sign a 4-year contract. So all of 17, 18, 19, 20. If I'm seeing that right. Career earnings, $5.8 million. Yeah, that's pretty good. If that's how that's looking, but... the roster's still looking okay. The pitching does not look good, though. That's one area I'm kind of like, Because let's look at our pie chart here. Okay, our pitching's not good, but everything else still has us number 2 team in the frickin' league. Dodgers, number 1. Pitching makes a difference. We saw that firsthand. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I mean, thankfully, we still look like we'll be a good competitive team, and that's just the spring training pie chart. That will be subject to change. But, well, that's it. We lost. No World Series for us, so on to the next thing. So it's Spring Training 2019 the next time we jump in and play. So thanks for checking things out. Whether you snuck in here and was watching live on Twitch, maybe you watch episodically on YouTube at your own leisure, and I thank each and every one of you as well. Let's just go ahead and get the finishing move, the Copper Mug of Awesomeness. Let's finish this off for the gamer guys and girls out there. More than I thought. All that being said, though, hey, MJ, signing out for now. Till we meet again, everybody. Now, I don't know when or where that's exactly going to take place, and I'm not totally sure what game we'll be playing the next time you and I cross paths specifically. But all I do know is that I will indeed catch you down the road.